Hey guys, this is Snag 8. Oh, I must have gotten some sand or something in my throat. Welcome back to DK64. This is part 5, and we're still here, just kicking it in Angry Aztec. Back out here in the sunny main area, after we spent a lot of the last 2 episodes in temples, we released Tiny Kong, and of course we released the most important of all the Kongs, Lanky, my favorite guy, my silly son. But for the time being, we're gonna go ahead and keep rocking with DK, the leader of the bunch. You know him well. Here's Strong Kong. This ability uses your crystal coconuts. Yeah, blah 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 blah. So it's basically, this is DK's, like I said in the last video, like his transformation power. I guess I probably could have skipped on some bananas somewhere. Probably those ones in the temple weren't totally necessary, but
welcome to bonus stage.
They're easy. They were convenient to get. Here we are in a bonus stage. I think this is the first of these that we've seen, technically, if you don't count Cranky's little games. There's a lot of these in this game. They may be one of the major points of contention that, this is not the right way. Maybe one of the major points of contention that people have about this game is that, just a few too many golden bananas, you need to play a bonus game as well as do something to get. But normally, you'll find these scattered all throughout the DK64 world. And they're just another little added way of changing up how you get your golden bananas. So that one's Stealthy Snoop. You just have to avoid the little guard guys there. I know, that one's pretty easy. Some of these bonus games get notoriously difficult. There's a lot of different ones. I think they're sort of meant to emulate the idea of the little bonus stages in the Donkey Kong Country games, like the little, like, usually where you'd find secrets in a level. It's that, you know, those add to 100% completion. They start adding coins and stuff to them in DKC 2. Those little bonus stages. I think for the most part, the bonus games in this are maybe more interesting than those little bonus stages in the side-scrolling classic games, but they certainly can get more frustrating as well. More on that later. There's Snide. I guess, do we have DK's blueprint? We don't. Oh yeah, we do. Where did we get that? Oh, it's in that very beginning area. Get out of here, teeth. Yeah, I guess we'll show off Snide's animation here. The reason that I always do Angry Aztec, or the rest of Angry Aztec after beating the boss, like as the last thing in the game, is because the animation in Snide's area is the shortest in Angry Aztec. So you want to come here to, if you're playing this where you're not visiting him in every level, like you just need to turn all your blueprints in, you want to see him here, because his animation's the shortest here, so it saves the most time. There's a lot of time to wait if you go to one of those longer Snide places. Trust me. But that's it. Well, that's almost it as far as DK goes. He's got one more banana, but we're gonna need Diddy's help to get that. First, though, let's take a look at He's just stretching out here. He's like, "You want to pick me? Let me stretch my arms out just for you." And Lanky's little tune here is all about jamming on the trombone. That's his little instrumental motif. Let's jump over to Tiny. She's got a little, I think it's a tenor sax playing there. Very cool. And Tiny's just looking tough. She's just like, "Yo, what up?" And then she tries kind of look a little girly there. We give a little wave, but we know Tiny means business. And just look how mad she gets when you don't pick her. And Lanky just gets so sad. He just gets depressed. Depressed he. He pressed, I guess you could. Oh, you could call that. Alright. So Diddy, yeah, we got some stuff to do with Diddy now before we finish up Donkey Kong. We're going to use his chimpy charge here to bang these gongs. This is cool. It's probably the most iconic thing you do with the chimpy charge move. My buddy Taryn realized for the first time pretty recently that these little black marks, these little silhouettes on the gongs, are actually a side profile of Diddy's face. They're that little picture right there, but like blacked out, and he freaked out. It was super funny. I was like, oh my god, I never realized that. But hitting all those gongs just make this tower come out of nowhere. I don't know what ancient society like figured out how to make this happen, but they were probably pretty damn technologically advanced to do so. I don't know if ancient Kongs built this, if some sort of like weird walrus race did, judging by that statue guy over there. I don't know, man. Can we make this jump? Oh yes! Most of the time I fall into the quicksand doing that. Not today though, because we're firing on all pistons. Let's jump into this barrel, show off again what I said is one of the coolest powers. It's Diddy's rocket barrels. I think we are probably gonna grab these bananas up here. There's actually a kind of a quicker way to do this. You can like multitask your things that you're doing here, but we're probably just gonna take it the easy way. Get the banana up here. This Diddy banana. That makes a saxophone pad appear there, which, judging by what we just went over in the tag barrel, you can probably tell whose instrument that is. It's Tiny's, but we don't have that yet anyway. Let's grab some more crystal coconuts, and let's gotta move on. There's a lot to do in this big open area with the rocket barrel. And I think that's good design because there's a lot of space to just fly around in here. And it kind of sucks that you do need like an expendable energy source to use this power, because it would be a lot of fun to just fly around, I think, with it. But yeah, if you want to play with the rocket barrel power or just kind of mess around and fly, this would be a good place to do that. We just freed this dank boy vulture. Or maybe he's a condor. I don't know. I was just thinking about condors today. There was that. I put the final part of Medieval up today. I edited it and rendered it, and I uploaded it. So I was thinking about condors because there was a condor in that. You fancy a test of your flying skill? I don't know what he said. Basically, he's got a challenge for us, as like every character in this game does. And fortunately, this challenge is going to give us unlimited coconuts, so I don't mind too much. We'll land here, though. Yeah, normally I would free that guy and then go get those bananas over there. Just because if you don't make it here fast enough to meet him, he'll just warp you over anyway. So it kind of works. Thought you got lost? Follow me around the level and fly through all the rings I leave behind if you want to win my prize. Alright, what's happening? Why was I in that mode? Why was I in first person there? Alright, so we got a little flying challenge here. Universally, I feel like almost the controls for the rocket barrel jetpack power are, what's the opposite of praised? I guess they're critiqued. And truth be told, it does not control the best. But you really want to use Z. You want to use the hover, and you just want to kind of. It definitely takes some getting used to, this power. It's very slippery on the control. You definitely don't want to just be holding A down because your momentum will just mess with you. It definitely takes some getting used to. Fortunately, though, I'm pro at it. Did you see that snipe to break that box and then get those bananas over there for the middle? That was a work of genius. Nice flying, Diddy. Now let's see if I can, what? Something about a prize. There's the prize! Right up there in the little donut hole. And I think he's actually going to give us, oh no, I thought we were going to have unlimited coconuts till we landed. Of course not. What was I going to say? Yeah, if you don't break that little box over there, a lot of the time I find Diddy lands on it, and you have to redo the minigame. And you want those 5 bananas, so I always just try to be fancy. Oh, you fancy, huh? So we fill up on our coconuts a little bit and pound this switch. Just gonna open up the next area. Or, well, the next thing to do is this feed me guy. There's a couple ways to do this. you can actually just stand on the ground over here and feed this guy. I'm guessing you guys probably know what we need to feed him. It's peanuts, but you can also fly over to him and do it that way. That's the way I like to do it. It may leave us a little bit low on coconuts, but I just generally like to do it like this more. So we're gonna get in there. We're gonna do that. Fly on over. Man, listen to this music. I haven't been able to really talk about it yet, but the Angry Aztec music track is one of my absolute favorites. It's probably the level after this, I think, is my favorite level theme, but this one probably is my second favorite actually. I have a funny story about this song. This was like the video game that made me take video game soundtracks seriously, honestly. Like, I don't know. Not that I didn't really recognize or like music in games before I played this game, but like I said, this is one of the games that I really just got crazy about when I was a kid. It was probably the second one, like I said, after Pokemon. And something about Grant Kirkhope's just super catchy, hummable, memorable soundtrack in this awakened this idea of just loving game music, and I guess even at the time music in me. Because when you're a kid, you just listen to garbage. You listen to whatever your parents listen to, whatever's on the radio. I don't know. And I don't think I'd ever really it's weird to say this, give this much praise to this game, but I don't think I'd ever really paid that much attention to music before I played this, honestly. There's more to that story. Let's get this golden banana. There's gonna be a little creepy boys thing here. Oh, the thing that everybody talks about is scarier than it actually is. We got, I think this guy, this thing actually has a name. This is meant to be like an enemy from the game DKC3. I think it's called Crosshair with a K, because every Kremling thing has a K. I think that guy's actually a character, but in this he goes, "Get out!" And I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit spooky. But whenever people talk about this game, or especially this level, I bet if you looked up the Angry Aztec OST track or something in a YouTube video, all the comments would be about the Get Out guy. But I guess that shook a bunch of kids back in the day. Donkey Kong has a little mission in here too. I think I suppose we can do Lanky's mission over here in this episode too. We're gonna save Tiny's because she's got something in her little path that we can't quite do yet. Yeah, back to the music. I used to I loved this game's soundtrack, and this is one of my favorite songs, was the Angry Aztec level. And when I was a kid, I used to take my own. I used to. How do I explain this? I used to take the songs in this game, and I used to make up my own arrangements for them in my head, and come up with different versions of the melodies, as far as the tempo and all that kind of stuff, because this game does that. And I thought that was so amazing that it did that when I was a kid, that the cave area sounded different than the main area, but it was the same melody. And even though I couldn't really understand the words you used to describe that, I felt it as a child. We're gonna be Lanky for this deep talk. The Squawks just says there's bananas for him to find too. So I used to do that, and I distinctly remember there was one time in 3rd grade that we were in quiet time, and the whole class just had their heads down. And I guess I didn't know people could hear me, but I was humming this song, and my teacher was like, Eric, it's quiet time, and I got so embarrassed because I realized I was humming it and everybody could hear me. Funky says, got this real cool shooter that'll trash K-Rool's army. Yeah, we'll take it. It's the grape shooter for Lanky. Lanky got the grape-ass blowpipe. That's his gun, just a pipe. Let me give you the lowdown. All right, I know. Yep. We'll need to see Funky as Tiny too. Jeez, what do I want to do right now? I don't think I even needed Lanky, but I just felt, well, no, I guess now that we have him, we can go in here. That was probably smart of me to do. I think that's what I was thinking, but I was also trying to tell that that story as well. We'll come up here and we'll finish off with this little, I call these the individual temples. I don't know why, I just refer to them that way. Just a way for me to make sense of all the different areas that are in this game. And like I said, we're gonna leave Tiny's. We are gonna get her weapon in this, but we're gonna leave her for right now. She'll come back later. I don't know when we'll come back to Angry Aztec. Probably sometime not too far off. Yeah, I always get a little bit confused when I'm playing these little temple ways. I always seem to go the wrong way, even though I should know. Did I do DKs right? I actually have the path memorized for that one. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I wasted a lot of ammo there too. I think there's some ammo crates up here. Well, not in here. Look at these grapes. All the weapons are the same. I meant to make note of that. Is there ammo down here? This is not the way. No, there's not. Yeah, all the Kong's guns are the same. I don't think there's really any difference between them. It kind of seems like there is. Like, it seems a little bit like Tiny's shoots at a quicker rate than like Lanky's or something, but I don't think that's actually true. Swat the flies. Use A to use the swatter. Here's another bonus stage. This one makes me think a lot of Paper Mario. Paper Mario, did I say? Mario Paint. Oof. And then no one understood what Snack was talking about for a couple seconds. Big Bug Bash here actually can get pretty tough. All the bonus stages kind of repeat. There's enough of them that I don't think they repeat too much, but you will see them all again. And the later stages of Big Bug Bash are actually pretty tough. There's a sort of a little strategy that I'll probably talk about later to actually swatting the bugs in that game, but a lot of the time it seems like if you get caught up in their rhythm, they'll just be moving far too fast to hit. Can definitely be one of the tougher ones. But that's no problem for me. Done with that. I think we're gonna switch to Tiny Kong now. We can go over Tiny's moves and stuff too. Let's run up over here. Tiny's got some stuff to do over in this area. She doesn't have coins. Oh, she does. Well, we'll get the gun then. We're gonna need that at some point. Alright, so Funky's just says the same thing every time. It's the feather bow. Little crossbow. And like I did say before, Tiny shoots feathers out. Which means we can now get back into the llama temple with Tiny too, but that's another thing that I think I want to save for later. Both of those areas have one other gameplay mechanic that we'll be getting right after this level, but we don't have just yet. And I just don't like to go back into those areas unless we have that, because it just means another trip over there. Y'all feel me? You know what I'm saying? Do you? Do you understand what I'm saying? Have you played this game? I don't know. I haven't seen any comments on this so far, so like, how could I know? But we're gonna be using some of Tiny's powers here. Actually, we'll talk about her moves first. Got her basic combo here is like a cool ponytail backflip thing. Her jumping move is pretty okay. You can get some pretty good distance with that. Got the backflip, of course. Her simian slams like that. Like DK, she has a rolling attack, which is this move. This is what I use to get around. It's like the fastest move, I think. This one. She's got a running attack too. I don't know. Anything else? Any cool abilities that just Tiny Kong has? I don't think. But we're gonna go into her barrel and become the mini monkey. Use this ability. Yep. Cancel the move by holding Z and pressing left. We got this. I like this little, the mini monkey suite here. It's kind of a cool little song. Oh, we don't have your instrument yet. I'm such a fool. What a fool I am. Ow. But no, never fear. We can. I don't want to bet. I probably just want to try to make this jump. Take the hit here. We can use our long jump, maybe? No. This is going to be the quickest way to get back over here, though. Did I even show Tiny's long jump? That's what it looks like. Yeah, the 2-pad will take us back closer to where Candy is. Yeah, if you check the Puddle Plains HD, oh, there's more coins. Yeah, we didn't need to get those other ones, I guess, but never fear, don't fret, whatever. If you check out the Puddle Plains HD channel, you can find last year's a video from last year's MagFest where Slim Kirby, who I've mentioned a couple times, and I raced through the whole game up to the end of, or the boss of this level, and it was really fun. It's a good video. I like that. We want to do another one at this mag coming up, which is when I'm recording this, comes up in just like under a week. You guys, you probably will be seeing this either while I'm already at MagFest, or like while I'm even closer to going, because it's coming up soon, and this video project's not even gonna start until what, the 1st, so I'm sure you will see that. Can we make this jump? Well, I mean, we can't, but like, can we? Almost. I don't know. I think it was I just asking myself permission if we can do it. I think this will be the last thing we do to round the episode off today. Potentially, what we do in this little area could take a while, but I'm willing to bet that it won't. I feel pretty confident about this. This is what's known by people who've played this game, I think, as what. I think people could describe this as one of the tougher golden bananas actually to get. Squawks is going to take us up and away, up the tower here. Jeez, this is long. And he drops us in this little hole. So we needed to be Mini Monkey, and we needed our instrument there. And we're going to have a little race against just the fuckest of boys, this Beetle. Oh, it's only you, Tiny. Well, if you can beat me to the bottom of my slide and collect 50 coins, I suppose you can have my golden banana. Use that to steer, push yourself forward and to speed up, and pull back to slow down. Press A to jump. Ready? Off we go then. Alright, so if you've ever heard anyone talk about the Donkey Kong 64 Beetle race, this and another bit later on is what they were talking about. And you know, again, I'm gonna say I've played this game a lot. I have a lot of experience with it. For someone who's playing this for the first time, this is very challenging. Not only do you have to race this Beetle down. Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, whoops! Hopefully that'll be the only time we die here. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Oh my God! All right. So like I was saying, Beetle race. This caused, I think, a lot of frustration for kids who played this game back in the day. Like I said, not only do you have to beat the Beetle, who's pretty fast, but you have to get 50 of these little coins on this slide. And probably the worst part is if you don't do this, like if you fail, the Beetle has this obnoxious laugh, and oh, does he do it at you? So there's quite a few hotly contested, stupid hard bananas in this game, according to the fans of it, and this Beetle race is one of them. Right here in the second level too. And I mean, you could finish this whole game without doing this. It's not like it's 100% mandatory. You only need a certain amount of golden bananas, and you can pick and choose which ones you want to get. But you know, maybe it's annoying. I can see how it is hard, that's for sure. We're almost at the end down here, and I think we're doing pretty good. I want to make sure I can grab some of these on the side. Yep. And the beetle is always going to try to step on you in this last moment. So I just like to give him a little, nice little hit there. And we did it. Not that bad. Come on, guys. Stop crying. You're reminding me of the beetle right now. You're better than I thought, Tiny. Here's your prize. Thanks, dog. Unfortunately, we will be seeing this guy again. But for today, he's beaten. Our beetle foe has been crushed. And I think with that victory, that's actually going to do it for today's episode. So in the next video, we almost certainly will finish up Angry Aztec. We'll fight the boss. We'll get the rest of the bananas I want to get for right now. Look forward to it. Till then, guys, I have been SnackDack8. Thank you all so much for watching. See you next time. Later! Why is she walking? Tiny, no! Tiny! Stop! Tiny, no! Bye.